Hi Pisces, and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be your August 2019 love reading. Apologies so much Pisces for the delay of your reading. Normally what I like to do is I like to do the videos before the month is over, you know, going into the next month, but unfortunately I wasn't able to do that last month, hence why the video's late. But I apologize sincerely. I hope all is well. I hope you are enjoying your August so far. It's been quite a magical week and I hope it continues that way. This reading is going to be for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus. And if you are interested in a personal reading, then all my information will be in the description box below. All right. Before I go on to your reading, Pisces, I've got two very important things that I feel I need to share with you. The first one being is that myself and my sister, aka Nikki K, is going to team up again to give you guys a series on astrology. We're going to be talking about all the signs. We're going to be talking about the decans of the signs, i.e. the week that you were born in, and the compatibilities, etc. So that's going to be fun. Look out for that in the near future. And you're going to get to see my face as well, yeah? I've come across an amazing tarot card reader. Her name goes by Cosmic Mystic. She's absolutely amazing. I was, blown away. Go and check her out if you have time, all right? Her name's called Cosmic Mystic, and she's on YouTube, right? Anyway, moving on, let's get cracking on with your reading. Let's take a look at what may have occurred for you in the past. And the card that came out for you, Pisces, is the Queen of Swords. Now, some of you may have this in your chart. You may have a Gemini rising, moon, or an Aquarius rising or moon, as well as a Libra rising or moon, Venus or Mars. Please take what resonates. With the Queen of Swords, I feel like some of you may have been in the energy of being cold and detached and aloof, okay? Some of you may have cut people off as well, is what I'm getting. Or maybe someone that is an air sign may have cut you off as well, all right? But I get a sense of some sort of cold detachment from a situation, cutting people out of your life who you may have felt that no longer serve you. Or someone doing this to you is what I'm getting. Keeping people at arm's length, keeping people at a distance. I also sense that if you did connect with an individual, maybe you had a relationship with an air sign individual, you were able to connect mentally more than emotionally, is what I'm getting. I feel like yourself and this person had great mental banter. But at the same time, you kept this person at a distance. It was someone that was being kept at a distance. Someone cut someone off as well. And with the Queen of Swords, she's also an individual who is someone that takes no nonsense. So maybe there was some sort of conversation that you had with someone where you asserted yourself and you allowed this person to know that you are someone that they can't take the mick out of, basically. They can't take you for granted, is what I'm getting here. For others of you, I feel like maybe someone done this to you. Maybe someone kept you at a distance. Maybe someone acted cool, calm and detached and only spoke to you when it had something to do with work or nothing that would be very emotional. I feel like there was some sort of, this is a cold card for me. So there was someone that was acting cold towards you, or you were acting cold towards the other person, okay? Now let's take a look at what you're doing in the now, Pisces. We have Three of Rods. Now, coming from the Queen of Swords to the Three of Rods, I feel more so that it could have been someone that had done this to you in terms of distancing themselves, or I feel it could be you as well. Because this is your energy with the Three of Rods, you may be waiting on hearing from communication from this air sign person, is what I'm getting. This could also mean to me that if you have cut this person off, you could potentially be waiting for this person to come back to you to try and manifest something new with you, to try and gain some sort of communication with you. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius individual, is what I'm getting. Or you may be thinking to yourself in the now that this person is expecting you to communicate with them. but I feel that you're in an energy of not wanting to reach out, not wanting to go towards this person, and potentially for some of you wanting to cut this person off entirely. Three of Rods for Pisces in the present position. I do get a sense that some of you are waiting though. Some of you are waiting to hear from this person. You may be waiting for this person for 3 weeks, 3 days, or 3 months. But I do get a sense that some of you are waiting and have been waiting for a long time. It's almost like you expect this person to come forth. Or some of you may have heard that this person is going to be coming towards you. But I do get a period of waiting. Let's see what this person is doing in the now and what they could be up to and what they're thinking or feeling. We have the 7 of Swords. So if you are waiting on a person, especially an air sign individual, there's 2 things that come to mind with this card. This person has decided to sneak away from the situation. You know, I feel like this person could be playing mind games as well, Pisces, is what I'm guessing. This person could feel also that their absence will make you want to come to them for some of you, or their absence will make you miss them. But I feel like this person gains some sort of gain by not communicating with you, by, you know, closing the door on this chapter, because we also have the World card. So this person, I feel, is in the energies of thinking to themselves that the situation is over. And maybe you could actually be dealing with this air sign person. Some of you are earth sign, because I was about to say earth sign. But I feel that it could be the person that's done this to you. They could have walked away from the situation. They could have kept you at a distance, which is making you wait for them in the now, right? And this person wants to prolong and stagnate the situation. They want to keep you guessing. Are they, aren't they? But in their mind, the situation is over between them and yourself. For others of you, I get a sense of that this person is thinking of ways in how they can ease themselves back into your life with the 7 of Swords and the World card. So yes, the situation may be over. You may not have heard from this person for a month, a year for some of you, or 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 months. But this person is plotting and thinking of how they can come back and, you know, come back into your life. They don't feel like the situation is over, but they want to keep you guessing. Are they, aren't they? Are they coming back? Are they not coming back? What are they going to do? They want to keep you in that sort of energy. Could be dealing with a Taurus, Leo, or a Gemini. But I feel like some of you want to be free. You want to free yourself from the situation. You want to move away from the situation. I'm speaking to two different groups of you. Some of you may have felt that whilst in that connection with this person was very cold towards you. This person always isolated you. This person didn't include you. This person could have made you feel bad about yourself. Could have played a lot of mind games with you as well. And I feel like if you were dealing with that sort of person, this person is in that same energy. They leave and they come back. It's almost like they leave and when they leave, you put your life back together, you get your life back together, and they come back and they cause havoc, is what I'm getting. And this person, for some of you, this specific group I'm speaking to, they're thinking of entering into your life after Jupiter goes direct, it goes direct today actually on the 11th. So you may hear from this person from now until the ending of, from now until Sagittarius season, but then they may go back into their, you know, their games again. They may start to play up again, is what I'm getting. But this person is thinking about entering back into your life, but with no good intention, I'm sensing here, you know. It's something that's opposing yourself and this person. They may give a pretense of, oh, I changed, you know, it's not going to be the same. But then as soon as they feel that they've got you again, they're going to be up to their tricks, mind games, disappearing acts, magician. Okay, for others of you, I feel like this person feels that you are manipulating and they are happy that this chapter of their life is over, is what I'm getting. Okay, so let's see what could be in store for you in the near future for yourself and this person. Okay. Okay, so we've got the Hermit card. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo individual. I feel, looking at the Hermit card, I get a sense from you, Pisces, that you want to be left alone. You want to be left alone. It's especially if some of you have broken up with this individual because of the toxic nature of the relationship. You feel to yourself that I am better off without this person because this person is too much. You know, the behavior is strange. This is what I'm getting. I don't know if I'm coming or going. I don't feel at ease, or I didn't feel at ease with this person. And now, for, you know, since a long time, I'm getting a sense of peace in my life. You know, you're taking yourself away from all the chaos and ruckus of the world. Some of you may want to remain single in the now. And in the near future is what I'm getting. This is our near future card. So in the near future, you may want to remain single. You may want to isolate yourself and detach, especially if you're dealing with this air sign individual. You want to detach from this person. Some of you may be focusing on your spirituality. If you are dealing with another person, this person could be also in the same energies of wanting to detach, wanting to work on themselves and recover from this breakup. We also have the Emperor. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries individual, but with the Emperor card, I get the sense of wanting to stick by your decision, being fixed and focused on your decision that you made. I'm not going back to the past, or I'm not going to speak to this person. I'm going to remain, you know, in the energies of asserting myself in a direction of what I feel is best for me, and that's not speaking to this person, or that means not going back to this person. And with the Emperor card, it's a very, you know, forceful energy. So it's like, although deep down inside you may not want to actually say goodbye. For some of you, you feel like you are forced to. Your gut, your intuition is telling you, no, this is what I need to do. You know, this person also as well is still being in that energy of wanting to disconnect from the connection and feeling as though it's the best thing to do, it's the right thing to do. I'm taking, you know, I'm leading my own life. I'm not going to be led, is what I'm getting. Someone feels the need to break away. Someone feels the need to, yourself or this other person, they feel the need to now insert their own control over the situation. They're controlling the situation now. They're having control of themselves because they feel that because they're away from you, or you may feel because you're away from them, you now have gained some sort of self-control. You are in the driver's seat of your life. They feel that they're in the driver's seat of their life as well. There's a very focused energy here. There's a very forceful energy here as well. Sticking by, you know, yourself or this person, sticking by their decisions. We also have the Five of Pentacles, sticking by the decision, getting a bit tongue-tied there, of leaving the other person out. So there's an energy, I feel that there's a separation here. There's a separation here. And there is a decision as well. Yeah? If it's the other person, they are in the energies of deciding to choose to be domineering, you know, deciding to be, you know, I'm getting a sense of someone not focusing on another person's feelings or thoughts and just more absorbed with their own feelings and thoughts, you know, not really paying attention to how their actions may have made someone else feel. Actions of leaving someone out in the cold. Now this could be this air sign individual that I'm speaking about. So this person is quite self-absorbed, is what I'm getting. I'm getting that wrong and strong energy from this person, or it could be from yourself, Pisces. You know, I'm doing the right thing. I don't care about how it's going to make another person feel. It works for me. It's right for me. I'm going to do it. That's what I'm getting, right? But someone is leaving someone out in the cold. But by them leaving them out in the cold, it's giving them a chance to reflect, go within and work on themselves and realize that they actually don't need this type of energy in their life, is what I'm getting here. So this theme, I feel, will continue. You may have cut this person off, or they may have cut you off, but someone is not allowing someone else to get in. Someone is not allowing someone else to connect with them on an emotional level. Someone is not allowing someone to even connect with them in general, is what I'm getting, because they may have felt that they've been wronged. Someone has been wronged here. Someone has been wronged, whether it's yourself or the other person. But someone is staying in that energy of, I ain't budging, I ain't moving. Yeah. So we also have the Death card. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. Someone has transitioned in a sense of someone has left an old way of being behind. You know, and I feel like in the near future, someone will leave this situation behind. Someone will leave. This could be a friendship as well. Someone will leave this friendship behind, or someone will leave this relationship behind, is what I'm getting. Right? Someone doesn't want to return to the past. They want to move forward. Yeah, we have 8 of Cups. This is Saturn in Pisces card. And for you, Pisces, if it's the other person that's left you, I feel that it is causing you great pain, and it will cause you great pain. But this is something that you can overcome with the Death card. But it will take time. You know, and with this 8 of Cups, you may leave someone else behind. Someone that has a Pisces moon, Scorpio moon, Cancer moon. So Scorpio and Pisces is very important here, as well as Virgo and Aries. And I feel like yourself and the other person are closing a chapter on this situation. You want to move away from this situation. I feel like a door's been closed, the door has been shut, and yourself or the other person are not allowing the other person to get in, to speak their truth. You know, there's because with the Death card, and we also had the World card, a cycle's been closed. And you're ready to move away from that cycle, and this other person that you're dealing with is ready to walk away from this cycle as well. For some of you, this person wants to come back in and, you know, create some sort of excitement or maybe drama as well. But I feel that this, you know, you will be leaving this person behind, or this person will be leaving you behind, is what I'm getting in the near future. Sorry guys, I have to read what I see and what I feel. Now let's see what will influence you. What will influence you, Pisces, is the High Priestess. This is your energy. What will influence you, Pisces, is by remaining silent. This is going to influence you in a sense of not speaking your truth. Maybe not even putting closure on the situation, although you may know the situation is over. Leaving in silence. And maybe that's what you did with the 7 of Swords. Maybe you left in silence. Maybe you exited out of the situation in silence. And you will stay in this energy of being mysterious. This will influence the whole outcome of phasing this whole situation out. By you being mysterious. By you not saying anything. But you know, with the understanding from yourself or the other person that it is over. This could be the other person's energy again. They may have left in silence as well. This will influence the situation. If they did this to you, then you may feel as though you have no choice but to end the situation entirely, right? Let's see what else we have. Strength card. What will influence the situation? Strength card. What will influence the situation is someone wants to control someone here. There's some sort of mind games that someone wants to control someone by. Could be dealing with a Leo. right, and a Pisces. But I feel like the influence of this all is to do with control, right? Want to gain some sort of control over this individual, or this person may want to gain some sort of control over you, with the Emperor card as well. Definitely domineering energy here. This is some sort of mind control here. And someone trying to control someone, mind, body, spirit, and soul. So that's going to influence the outcome of the situation from to being phased out. By keeping silent is a form of control for yourself or the other person, right? We have the Hanged Man. What will influence the situation is keeping things in stagnation. And Ace of Cups, love. So although there's love here with yourself and this person, that's going to be overridden by a sense of, and that's what it is. This is what's influencing this form of control, because someone loves someone so much, whether it's yourself or this other person, because someone is so in love with another person, they want to consume their every being. And being in love doesn't mean we have to control another person, you know. But for yourself or the other person, it's a sense of, I need to consume you. And this is what's going to influence the situation. What's going to influence the situation for Pisces and their person? Seven of Rods. Keeping each other at arm's length. This could be the other person. They may decide to keep you at arm's length so you can come back and beg for their love. This is what they want. And you may have sussed this out. This is why you probably will decide in the near future to be in the energy of the Hermit. You know, if I detach myself, they're going to run after me, is what I'm getting. And there's the energy of expecting a person to act in a certain way. Because I feel like there's some sort of, you both have some sort of control over each other. You may decide to remain silent. This person may decide to control you by the mind. There's some sort of thing here going on, you know. But yeah, Seven of Pentacles. What's going to influence the situation? Both feeling as though this situation is exhausted. There's nothing to put in. Feeling emotionally weak. Feeling emotionally redundant. Feeling as though there's nothing to invest anymore. That's going to influence the situation for yourself and this person to act the way the situation is playing out. Let's see what will be an obstacle. And I feel like I already read the obstacle. All right. We've got Three of Pentacles. So what will be an obstacle in the situation is, you know, just focusing on self. Could be dealing with the earth sign as well. Focusing on yourself. Not really paying attention to, like I mentioned before, how another person may be feeling, or the other person just focusing on themselves, being oblivious to how you may be hurting, being oblivious to how their actions have made you feel, right? We have Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, right? That is my Virgo card. You could be dealing with a Virgo, and this is a Venus in Virgo card, so you could be dealing with someone with Venus in Virgo. So being oblivious to how another person feels, or the person being oblivious to how you may be feeling, being self-centered, being quite vain and selfish is what I'm getting. That's going to be an obstacle. Focusing on self for yourself or the other person, not being open to any sort of offers. If this person offers you something, and I feel like you may be trying to offer this person something, but this person is so focused on their self, so focused on their own sense of, you know, what's going to make them feel good, which is going to be an obstacle for them if they continue in this way. Or it could be you, vice versa. You know, lacking empathy will be an obstacle here. Because even if you want to close out a cycle, and I feel some of you don't want to be with this person anymore, and that's okay. You know, sometimes things change in relationships, but remaining silent and not allowing the other person their closure, you know, is a detrimental thing to do to someone. And if the person is doing that to you, you know, it's a detrimental thing that they're doing also. Because I'm getting the energy of someone just focusing on themselves and their own needs. And if you want to end something with someone, then it can be done in a way whereby another person knows that it is the end, unfortunately. And it will give them a chance to grieve, and they can give you a chance to grieve. But I get a sense of someone withholding that information of a situation being over, and then making the other person suffer, or the other person, you know, just about three different groups I'm speaking to here. Another person coming in and coming out and playing mind games, even though they know that the situation isn't going to go anywhere, even though they know that they don't want to invest in a situation, is what I'm getting. So that, to me, that indicates a lack of understanding and lack of compassion for how another may feel, and that will be an obstacle. Now let's see what the outcome will be. We have Queen of Cups. This is your energy. So I do feel like in the month of August 2019, with the Queen of Cups, I feel like you're going to be given, you know, your focus will be on yourself. Your focus will be not in a, you know, a way that I just expressed. That's to do with the relationship. For some of you that are healing from this breakup, you will focus on your self-healing. You will focus on your self-love, building yourself back up again with the Page of Cups and the Hermit. Your focus will be on, you know, enhancing your life for the better, especially if you come out of this situation with this individual that comes in and out and just plays mind games with you. Some of you may come to that realization that this person's not for me. I deserve the best. I deserve love, right? And we have the Justice card, so you can't go wrong with focusing on yourself. You won't go wrong with giving yourself that love that you deserve. And I feel some of you, after leaving this situation, you're going to go on a new, you know, a new journey, like the Fool suggests, very optimistic about the future, you know, wanting to explore what else is out there. Some of you may decide to travel as well, but I feel that you're going to gain some sort of justice from this situation. You may gain some sort of justice from the situation, especially if you're dealing with a fire sign, right? A Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, especially Sagittarius or Aries. Because this person will communicate with you, and you may see this person for who they really were. Some of you may view this person, some of you may have viewed this person as your ideal in the past. And now, when this communication comes in, you may view this person as immature, as someone that plays games. But there's going to be some sort of communication that you've been waiting on. I feel you were waiting on. It's going to come in, maybe within a week or towards the ending of the month. And you will feel that you've gained some sort of sense of justice, which will make you feel as though you are freed for some of you. You know, not just because I feel like there's a level, intense level of control here. And maybe you may have tried to end things with this person and they were taking no for an answer. And now you have maybe this conversation, you maybe meet each other on the same wavelength, and then this person agrees, okay, I'm willing to let the situation go now. And then you may feel as though I am free now, based off this conversation. For others of you, you may decide to, like I mentioned before, you may meet someone that is a water sign, that wants to meet you halfway, that is expressive of their emotions, that doesn't hide their feelings, hide their thoughts, like the Queen of Swords suggests. Someone that is emotionally open, you know. With the Page of Rods, this indicates it could be a new connection that begins to form in the month of August. Something new, maybe with a fire sign or a water sign, but something that has love, something that is balanced, something that could result in a marriage is what I'm getting. But I do see an ending of a situation and you leaving a connection, or, you know, breaking free from a connection or healing from a connection that, you know, has caused you a lot of hurt, but gaining some sort of justice after looking at the situation in hindsight, you know, after maybe a conversation. For others of you, I feel like you'll be going into a new direction. Some of you may even go back to this water sign individual, is what I'm getting. Or this water sign you could be dealing with an Aquarius, yeah? This person is going to try and come back to you with the Queen of Cups and the Fool card. This person is going to try and come back to you, but you may put this person in their place. Because I do see this person, they're going to keep coming and coming and coming, and